But he didn't mean to be rude. He gets embarrassed being rude to him. I don't know if I should pick this or this. Like telling him that saying something like that might be rude to someone might be good so he knows. And this, I mean, he did seem to get embarrassed. But I don't think he gets wet due to that. I think he's just, I don't know, he sometimes get wet. That's just something that happens and he's shy about it. Okay, I'm gonna tell him that that was kind of rude. Even though he didn't mean to. No, I wasn't. Bitch! Yeah, okay. It looked like that to me. And it wasn't just saying that one thing. You're not very nice to Shiloh. Yeah, I thought that he didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. Shiloh's kind of weird to talk to. See? That's kind of rude. We ended on a bad note. We could have said, like, maybe think a bit more about what you say. I feel bad now. I mean, yeah, Shiloh is hard to talk to. He's like, he always wants to people please everyone. Already as a kid. I guess I can get it. Why he would do that. Sometimes I get really mad too. Despite seemingly coming to a conclusion, Cove's mood was still sour. What Shiloh said didn't make sense anyways. Parents always talk to other parents and set up stuff so their kids play together. My dad didn't do anything weird. Oh my god. You struggled not to make a face at that. His dad definitely did something weird to try to get you to spend time with Cove. But Cove didn't know that. I'm not gonna tell him that now, damn no. Nobody's making me spend time with you. Obviously, lying. But not gonna lie, I would lie. I have $20 in my room from his dad. Obviously, I'm gonna lie. Your dad does do stuff so you hang out with my family, but Shiloh shouldn't have said that. That's... You decided to tell him about how his dad offered you money? No. His dad gave me $20. And I'm set on that. I will lie. This whole childhood. I don't care if I would hate Cove as a kid. I got money for that. And maybe I get more money, so obviously nobody's making me spend time with you. Cove's shoulders relaxed. You didn't even notice that he had tensed up. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Oh shit, man, I lied straight into his face. Oh no, now I feel kind of bad. Anyway, I knew the whole time Shiloh shouldn't have been saying things like that. You know it, but you didn't speak. You kept your eyes firmly on the ground after you lied. By now, the two of you were on the sidewalks near your houses. It was time to part ways. Bye, Cove. Parents hadn't planned anything else for you, though you knew that you'd see him eventually. Cove nodded and already turned away. Bye, Chi. You made your way to your house at a leisurely pace. Going up the driveway to get to the front door before you went inside, you looked back. Cove was halfway to his house, his hands shoved into his pockets. You still felt a little unsure of what you were supposed to do about the deal Cove's dad had offered. We gonna shut up about that? For a long time. You didn't want to say something bad or something you shouldn't. You might change your mind sometime. There was always tomorrow after all, but for now it was definitely something that you'd keep to yourself. Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna keep that for myself. Because I will change my mind. I will gradually start to like him the older we get. With a final look, you went inside your house. Nice. The last one before I can finally start the DLCs. I'm so ready for them. Oh, I'm so ready. Okay. Fireflies.
Alright!
Oh, Lizzie! Hey, girl! Tonight we're going to catch fireflies. Oh, they're already outside. on the window. Just 2 of them. Oh no, it's 3. Oh no, there are more. Wow. They're coming all in now. At this blunt decoration from your sister, you looked up from your macaroni and cheese dinner. Fireflies were a family sight over summer, coming out on warm nights to dance to the sky. I've never seen fireflies. I thought they are only something that you can find in America. And I still think that. I don't remember if Germany has any fireflies. I don't think so. Coming out from tonight was a pack. My god, starting again. It was a particular bow. Tonight was. Oh, never mind. You know there was bound to be a ton of them around. Oh, you are you? I love our moms. Yeah. You started eating faster. Yeah, I'm gonna shove that food inside. You looked over at your moms. You pushed your food around your plate. I'm gonna eat I'm gonna swallow that shit like I'm Kirby. A grin curved your lips as you started to eat a bit faster, excited for what was about to come. It seemed like you were too excited, however, as you started to choke and cough on your food from shoveling it down so quickly. Yeah, that sounds like something I would do. Mommy reached over to pat you on the back, firmly helping to dislodge the noodles and enable you to breathe again. You took a big gulp of water from your glass, giving your moms a sheepish look. Oops. That's a good idea, Lizzie. Can we, Mrs. Smith? Oh, it was Shiloh. I thought it was... I thought the other mom said that. I was like, oh damn, she's saying Mrs. Smith to her. But okay. Shiloh tapped his fork against the table excitedly, his face lighting up as he looked at Lizzie. It was unusual for Shiloh to still be here. Like always, his mom had to bring him over really early in the morning before her job started. But normally she would have picked him up by now. She called before dinner to let your moms know she'd be late. You didn't hear why, probably more work things. You thought maybe getting to hang out with Shiloh for longer is what made Lizzie want to keep running around outside. Yeah, probably. She's like all energetic from hanging out with someone. Staying at home and watching TV was never an option for her with guests over. That's why you were pretty sure she'd get your moms to agree. Well, it's already so dark outside. Lizzie gave Mom the best puppy dog eyes she could, slowly spooning mac and cheese into her mouth while she waited for their response. Let them go. Nights like this don't happen every day. The parents exchanged looks. Then Mom eventually sighed and nodded back. Yes! Along with Lizzie's cheers, you threw your arms up in a triumph, but waited until you finished chewing to say anything, because you knew it was rude to talk with your mouth full.
Fine.
Fine. Just make sure to stay on the hill behind our house. With all the Pepsis, what the fuck? With all the Pepsis in the world. With all the puppies, okay?
Duh.
Mom, that's where most of them are. The idea had only just been planted in your head, but already you could just picture all the glowing lights spread out in front of you, like the fairies from bedtime stories Mommy reads sometimes. All too quickly, it became a race to see who could finish their food first. No choking at the dinner table now. That's right, if someone died, we'd have to cancel the firefly trip after all. Mom said it like a joke, but she knew that they were both telling you kids to slow down. Charlotte did immediately. When you glanced at Lizzie, you saw her still eating faster than she should. Elizabeth.
Jeez.
No one's gonna die. Shh. A knock on the door interrupted Mom before she could not dub scold her sister. I'll get it. Your big sister jumped out of her seat and went to the door, pulling it open without even looking out the window to see who it was.
Huh?
You shifted in your seat to try to get a glimpse of the unexpected guest.
Hi.
Good evening, Cove. Your mommy had already walked to the door by the time you managed to see past Shiloh's floppy head. Cove? Why is he here? Had your parents invited him over? You clearly hadn't heard anything about it. He tried to catch Cove's eye, but he was too busy staring at the ground in front of him. Going back to shovel a fork full of macaroni into your mouth, she kept one ear on the conversation. Then for a few seconds, Cove said nothing. He only stood there and looked up at your mom with a face almost like he was considering turning around and leaving. My dad told me to drop this off, cause I guess he borrowed it from you. Cove took a familiar screwdriver from out of his large side pockets, eyes now dropping to the floor. Oh, he's so cute, look at him! Oh, he doesn't want to be here. He left us back home when we moved. Oh, great, thanks. Bye!
Thank you.
Lizzie, you bitch. Thank you. Here, why don't you come inside for a bit? Lizzie crossed her arms and lifted her chin. Cove shrugged, and Mom stood from the table too. I'll give your dad a call to let him know you got here all right. Cove shuffled fully inside, eyes remaining on the ground. Mommy closed the door behind him.
Bye.
Hi, Cove. Ella gave Cove a friendly smile while waving by holding his hands and opening and closing his fingers. Cove nodded in response. Oh, he really doesn't want to be here. Cove, are you going to catch fireflies with us? You could come outside with us if you want to. You weren't sure what to say now. Nah, look at him, he looks so sad. Cove, are you going to catch fireflies with us? Yeah, come on, I'm gonna invite him. You could see Liz eyeing you for mentioning the execution. Execution? Execution? Accusation? For mentioning the trip to an outsider. But you get over it. Execution. If Cove said no, you'd understand though. Catching fireflies wasn't something that everyone liked to do.
Okay.
But it's special. Yeah, I want to see them. I've never caught one before. It's too bad he didn't have a chance before now. Fireflies weren't out when he first moved in, and there must not be any where he used to live. Well, same, we don't have any too, so I would probably be like as a kid, like, yeah, fireflies. We can't go until after dinner. After she pointed us out, Lizzie walked back to the table and took her seat. There wasn't much left on her plate. Since this was very true, you decided to finish up your own stuff as well. Cove stepped closer and eyed what was on the menu from your family's meal. Have you eaten yet? Yeah, my dad and I ate earlier. What did you have? Eggs. Oh. Okay. The clipped one-word answer seemed to discourage Shiloh from asking any more questions, his eyes slowly wandering back to the last scrap of food on his plate. The phone call with Cove's dad must have ended because your mom came back into the room.
Okay.
Cove, your dad said you can stay for a little while if you like it. But he's going to come to get you before it gets too much later. Sure.
Fun.
Oh, fun. This will be so nice. As you polished off the meal, you hoped it would be too. The three of you all finished eating shortly after, and Lizzie led the way to the outside. Remember, don't stray too far. It's fine, Mom. Charlotte trailed so closely after Lizzie that he was nearly stomping on her heels. Cove hesitated at the door. Oh, look at me. Come on, let's go. After a moment, he did.
Bye.
Hi, children. Two of you were a good 10 or 15 feet behind Lizzie and Shiloh. By the time you walked outside, you pushed the door shut behind you, watching the figures get farther and farther away.
Hurry up!
You're so slow, G. We don't have all night. You started to run when you heard Lizzie's voice calling you, but paused when you saw Cove still walking at a relaxed pace. Cove, come on, you gotta be fast! Are you not gonna come? You tugged him along. You walked with him. You waved at him to hurry. You ran off. Should I tug him along? You walked with him. Waved at him to hurry. I don't think he's gonna hurry or wave. I need to talk him along. I'm talking along. I'm gonna talk him along. Don't be mean. Don't slap me. Come on. He gave his arm a pull, but immediately recalled when he hissed. Oh, in a hurry you accidentally grabbed his cast arm. You hadn't thought about that. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Why would I grab that? Oh no. Sorry. It's fine, just go by yourself. God damn, Cove. Trying too much to be nice. You couldn't help but feel bad as he rubbed his arm and he refused to look at you, but since it didn't seem like he wanted you there, you did what he said and hurried to the hill. Shit, man. Oh. There were already a lot of fireflies out, glowing, bobbing about like bios on a wave. Okay, I don't get it. Lizzie was standing on top. Charlotte was spinning in circles somewhere around the middle. Where's Cove? You looked behind you, wondering if you'd upset him enough to send him home. But a second later, he wandered out. Oh, thank God. I thought he really went home. That, like, I would have felt so bad. I didn't say if I wouldn't be able to, like change my answer. But a second later, he rounded the corner, looking around all the fireflies with interest.
Wow.
Yeah, you see? You should have been faster, man. It took a moment to come over and welcome the both of you to the hill. Hi guys, it's really great out, huh? See how many there are? Yeah. A firefly danced through the air, landing on Cove's sea green hair. Charlotte couldn't help but giggle. You and Charlotte couldn't help but giggle. You quietly looked on. He showed the book away. No, I already pulled his arm. I don't wanna. He's gonna think I'm gonna hit him or something. We don't have that good of a relationship, I guess. So what would I giggle? I think I would giggle. Me and Charlotte were gonna giggle. Covering your mouth with her hand, the sound escaped you, and Cove looked at you in confusion. What? You gestured to his head, and he reached up, making the firefly dart away. Cove jumped, and then followed after the glow. Oh, look! Lizzie has one! That's amazing! I need to get more into child voices. Damn. Shiloh went to the highest point of the hill, making sure not to lose his head or backpack along the way. You hummed as the group divided and conjured, shifting your gaze to the dozens of other fireflies sailing around. The game was on! You had a bandage on your thumb and you tried to be cautious of that. You had bandages on your palm and tried to be conscious of that. You had two bandages on your hand and you tried to be cautious of that. You were good at not getting cuts or scratches, so we weren't worried about that. Oh no, I had a lot of bandages as a kid. I had a lot of them, so I think I had two bandages on my hand, and I tried to be conscious of that. I probably would not be, but spotting one close by, you approached it with You approached it with an assassin-like steel, crouching down to make yourself seem less like a threat. Slowly dragging one foot in front of the other, you creeped towards it, arms outstretched. You closed your hands around the little glowing orb, careful not to crush it. The firefly landed on your palm, almost to seal, and you stared down at your prize in the light. Its tiny legs tickled your skin, and you giggled at the sensation. Cove kept up with his own target, but when he tried to grab it, his pink cast waved awkwardly through the air, foiling his efforts to clap his hands around the firefly. Oh, oh, that was cute. Cove watched it vanish into the thin air with a dissatisfied expression on his face. You encouraged him to try again, told him about the firefly you had, made a joke about what happened. You did your own thing. I pulled his arm. I feel kind of bad. I think I would I would either take this and joke about it, but he's gonna hate me because he always seems to be already like we are not good with each other. But I feel kind of bad for pulling his arm, so I think I'm gonna show him mine and give it to him or something like that. Told him about the firefly you had. Look over here, I've got one. Come see. Wolf didn't notice you. He was more preoccupied by continuing his hunt, hopefully without his cast getting in the way this time. Okay. That was fine, you had your own plans. Oh. Maybe I should have made a joke. Well, never mind. I tried being nice, okay. You decided to collect more. You decided to sit in the grass and watch. No, I'm gonna collect them all. With a new vigor, you run into the hill. You're not sure how much time passed while you were in the thick of it. All you could focus on was the adventures at hand. No critter was safe from your grasp. Oh no. I remember that in my first playthrough, I showed him the firefly and it got on his hand. There was like a picture of my hand with the bandages. Now I remember why we had like to pick if we have bandages on our hands, because there's a picture. And we don't have that. Oh, that hurts. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I know we don't like each other that much, Cove, but damn. At first you tried to keep a tally of how many you had caught, but once the number grew higher than 10, you had no more fingers left to count with. You were having the time of your life, racing up and down the hill, the crash of the ocean, the sound of everyone laughing and echoing in the background. Oh, that's such a core memory. Eventually, the fireflies began to thin out and your energy started to lapse. You decided it was time to call off the hunt. Gee, Cove, get up here, we're going to have a race! The shouting caught you off guard. It had been quite a while since you heard from Lizzie or Shiloh. You glanced over to see them both standing on the top of the hill again, Lizzie beckoning to you with her quick hand gestures. If she was like that, you knew there wasn't much room for disagreement. Up the incline you went. From the corner of your eyes you saw Cove was coming as well. You didn't care for Lizzie a lot, so you thought you might just be intrigued by the idea of a race. Hi.
Cove.
Hi, Cove. You can roll down the hill. You could hurt your arm again. You'll be the refugee for the rest of us. As Lizzie pointed us out, Cove froze in place. Oh, it was that kind of race. He frowned down at his cast. It was the second time it got in the way tonight. What? Yeah, you'll watch and see who gets to the bottom first. That's important. Got it?
I guess.
The cast was sturdy. If he was careful, he could have done it. Lizzie might have just been looking for a reason to make someone else the refugee. But it was already decided. You got into position for the race. I'll stay with Cove. No, he's gonna hate me. I'm gonna do something else. No, I'm gonna race with them. And I'm gonna win this. And win it. I'll go into the position for the race. I'm ready. Satisfied with this, Lizzie moved to lay down, and Charlotte did the same. Cove stood slightly to the side to get a better vantage point. It seems like he was taking his newfound refugee duty seriously. Countdown! He quickly got into position as well, resting on the side in the grass, tucking your arms close to your chest. 3, 2, 1, go! The three of you took off, letting gravity do the work and rolling at a high speed towards the bottom. You squeezed your eyes shut, a delighted laugh leaving you and consequently allowing a few blades of grass into your mouth. You sputtered, reaching up to wipe them away. It threw you off your balance and sent you carringing sideways. Oh no. Everyone started to close together because of the slight turn you made. You, then Charlotte, and then Lizzie collide into a heap. You tumbled down the last few feet in a pile. Charlotte elbowed you in the stomach and you were pretty sure Lizzie's hair was in your mouth. But you had survived. Perhaps you shouldn't have been safe it wouldn't have been safe for Cove after all. You could hear him laughing in the distance. When you opened your eyes, you saw the starry sky above. Cove saw on top of the hill, staring down at the three of you with an amused look on his face. Hey, cool crash. I think Shiloh was first on the bottom. That didn't count. We need a redo. Kids, it's time to come in. You sighed, not knowing if it was from contentment or exasperation. Exhaustion? And closed your eyes again. It had gotten late and was beginning to be a bit chilly as you made your way back up the hill. But the cold in the air hadn't dampened anyone's spirit. The four of you walked back home together, side by side, down the neighborhood street, discussing the evening, with each person trying to prove that they were the one who caught the most fireflies. You knew that whoever really did catch the most didn't matter much anyways. All that mattered was that you all had a good time, which, judging by the smiles on everyone's faces, you did. Okay. Yeah, it started. Library. Let's go. Every year, the Sunset Bird Memorial Library held a summer reading program. Your moms and Lizzie were big fans of it. Mom and mommy because it encouraged reading, and Lizzie became... And I don't understand that sentence. Your moms and Lizzie were big fans of it. Mom and mommy because it encouraged reading, and Lizzie because she could win prizes. When it came to what you thought of having to read a bunch of books and then going to the library with a competition, oh my god, competitive Lizzie. You loved it. You didn't care. You hated it. Competition with Lizzie. I will love the shit out of that. Each time it's been one of the highlights of your summer. And you've never been shy about letting your parents know that. You and Lizzie went with Shiloh before, and this year you brought Cove too. His dad had been so over the moon about Cove being included that he had driven all four of you. You had never been in Cove's dad's car before. It seemed a lot shinier than your mom's. Damn, he's rich. It's probably new or something like that. After herding the group inside, Mr. Holden gave you all a wide wave with his arm that has a stingray tattoo on it. Have fun, kids. Stay in the sight of the librarians, you hear? I wish I could watch you in action, but your poor old dad had to finish up some work.
I got it.
Though I'm sure that it won't get in the way. Heck, I'll probably hold your kids back. There's pointedly no reply from his son over what was likely meant as only a joke. Cove's dam seemed to deflate a bit. I'll swing around again when the shining ends. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can go home now.
Aww.
Oh, you don't have to throw me out the door. Your sister already in full competitive mode. Got him off for once. Cove looked grateful that she was there.
Come on!
We have to go to find a table, Mr. Holden. You can talk to Cove after. When we win. Oh, she's so ready for it.